that, but I understand your pain.
I don't have the file.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hopefully he doesn't sound like shit this time.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna stream so I.
Hello.
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 Okay, I sound good.
Okay. Much better.
Yeah. Long.
So we're going to be starting a marathon that's going to consist of 3 separate streams of 32 tracks each.
We're just doing one today, right?
Yeah, we're just doing like 32 tracks today.
Okay, great. I was gonna say, because that's
Yeah.
probably all I'm.
Yeah, we're not doing 96 tonight.
Oh, what do you mean? I want to do all 96, bro. Oh, shoot. I went into an online match. Whoops.
Or we can do 4 of 2024 if you want.
No, I can do the straight 32.
Okay, sounds good. We'll play through all the original base game tracks.
Great. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I do think these base 32 tracks are some of the best Mario Kart lineup.
Mm-hmm. But
Like it's this and Wii.
Obviously, looking at it now, it's kind of like tiny.
Yeah, it really is. Like I can't believe they did more than double the track count.
Mm-hmm. In that image, that's just the original 32 tracks and the cups and everything. That is so cursed.
So depressing. Like, how much tracks are there in Mario Kart World?
There are 30, so I guess less. But like, there's also intermissions and shit.
The intermission looked kind of boring. Like when I was seeing gameplay of it. Of course, I haven't played the game, so
yeah,
maybe it's more interesting. But I don't think so.
Here,
Did they fix the issue to where you can play 3 laps on any track online, or is that still an issue?
I think they're just like putting band-aids on it.
That's lame, bro. Because why do I have to only play 1 lap on the new updated World Stadium? Because I just have to do 2 intermission tracks. Like that's just kind of lame. Good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's an option to do the tracks in order.
Oh, I feel like what we would have to do was make it to where we just pick and we just decide to just race it.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm reading the chat because I like to answer questions. I did see the stuff they were posting about the Alvin and the Chipmunks. It looks really bad, but to be honest, were we really expecting a good Alvin and the Chipmunks movie?
True.
Like I have a soft spot for them because like I grew up watching those movies a lot, but like not really good. But them, being like AI is like bad.
So let's start with Mushroom Cup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we would just have to pick the same track.
Why does it still do the selector? We picked the same thing.
I don't even know.
Are we gonna get Mario Kart Stadium or Mario Kart Stadium?
I actually kind of like this version of Mario Kart Stadium. This is probably like, I mean, kind of by default, this is one of the best starter tracks in Mario Kart.
Unpopular opinion, I like Toad Circuit more.
Are we talking about the 8 version, or
I mean the 8 Deluxe Toad Circuit.
Oh, you lost me.
Because that has giant Toad.
I do think Luigi Circuit from Double Dash is the best. I went out of my way to own, because for the longest time, Double Dash was the only Mario Kart game I never played. But I remember I had this old Wii at my grandpa's house, and he was cleaning up his house, and I was asking, hey, can you bring home that old Wii that we had? And I got it, and then I was thinking, okay, cool. Not only do I have this as like a cool little collector thing, but I also was like, I know it's backwards compatible game, so now I can just buy games. Now I can play them.
Although GameCube games are pretty expensive these days.
I know they are, but I decided, because I had enough income at the time, I was thinking, oh, whatever, I'll just buy a copy of Double Dash on eBay or something. It cost me way too much. I don't remember the exact amount, but I think it was definitely more than $60, but I don't remember.
I usually try buying games on eBay, like Switch games. If like it's $30 or less, that's a deal right there.
So I bought that, and I bought like a third-party game controller, so I played a little bit of Double Dash, but I didn't buy any like capture cards, so I haven't played or something. Although I am annoyed that right after I got that, like 1 year later, they announced GameCube for the Switch Virtual Console. So all that money I spent was just...
Either way, you'd have to spend money on a Switch too, and the online subscription expansion pack.
True. I also hate that they finally announced that they're adding Donkey Kong 64 to Switch Online after like forever. Which, that's the only like mainline Donkey Kong game I haven't played, because I played like all Donkey Kong Country games, especially with the Switch Online. I did use the rewind feature because I have a life.
Yeah, I also use the rewind feature. Chat is probably gonna kill me for that.
No, I don't even blame you, bro. I don't even blame you for that, because those games are way too difficult.
I wouldn't say they're too difficult. They're not like badly designed. They're just like,
oh no,
some parts are just like, I don't want to play through this again.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I do love the OG Donkey Kong Country games. My favorite is probably the second, but I think that's his favorite.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can lower the quality a bit so it runs smoother on my end.
Gotcha. Fun fact: the writers of the Kung Fu wrote the second and third live-action Alvin and Chipmunks movie. Huh. The first Kung Fu Panda? That's actually surprising. If it was the writers of 4, then I would have understood, but...
Yeah.
Crazy Gamer Inc. sort of sound different from the video. Yeah, I guess I do sound different than when I record my YouTube videos. When I finally noticed that I sort of have a YouTuber... Like, I feel like everyone to an extent has a different voice when they record YouTube videos than their natural voice. Like, you gotta be a little bit more... not exaggerated, you just gotta be a bit more like lively,
like peppy, you know.
Yeah, like when I'm natural, I sound a lot more relaxed than I normally do in a recorded video.
Here is a bland mushroom cup course where the bulk of the track is one really dull.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not like this track. This track would be like C or D here for me.
It's like a C minus. It's lame.
I feel like if this track was in any other cup, it would be like a really good track. But because the mushroom track is so boring. Like, I remember Scott the Wasp said some shit like, oh, this track would be so much more interesting when I'm more like the water park rides. And I go, like, I've always kind of felt that way about this track. It's just so uninteresting.
Yeah, it's lame. Oop.
Well, like, I see, like, the Wario Ferris wheel and everything, and I'm like, I want to go on that part of the track. Why am I stuck on this lame-ass part of the...
Oh, you're so much faster.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I actually thought you were going to change the settings more, like, frantic.
Nah, this is fine. I just go with classic. And custom
fair.
Items, but the only thing I removed is coins.
That's fair. I never thought of that, actually. I never did that for myself.
Let me tell you. Whenever I start getting bored of Mario Kart, I do custom items where the only things are golden mushrooms, bullet bills, and stars.
No, I was just about to say I did the exact same thing. I've made some like crazy like item combination where it's just pure chaos. But it's actually it's pretty fun. I really like the custom items. I will admit, like, as much like bullshit as it is, the item balancing in Wii is a lot more interesting.
I've played a bit of Wii since my cousins had a Wii, and I think my old orthodontist had a Wii.
But no, Wii is really fun. I do think that's probably my second favorite, but 8 is still probably. I do wonder where World would rank in my opinion, but again, I haven't really, so I can't say.
Okay, let's see if it runs smoother that way. Sweet Canyon.
This track always did remind me of Wreck-It Ralph.
Though I mean, Sky High Sunday and World is a lot better than 8, but I sort of have an like ironic enjoyment for Sky High Sunday and 8.
I do not like Sky High Sunday. I really don't like physics. I can't explain it. It just feels like I'm like not really driving. It just feels like I'm floating after time. But I did look at it in World and it does look significantly better.
It is.
But Sky High Sunday in 8 just kind of feels like what Baby Park haters say about Baby Park. So it's just Baby Park, but none of the frantic items.
Oh my god, it's running so much smoother on my end now since I lowered the video quality.
I don't think it's that big of a deal with video quality.
Yeah.
I remember for like a long period of time I uploaded videos in like 720.
I did too. It was only so last year,
it was just to save space. It was just to save space.
It was to save space. Last year So last year I returned to YouTube after taking a break, and I'm like, what do you think of this new video I made? And the first comment I got was, you need to stop uploading in 720p. And so when I made the Wish video, I did that in 1080p, even though that took up a lot more storage.
No, I was just about to say, when I was making my Dogman video, I'm thinking, I really wish I could upload this to 720, but I knew I would not like it. And I already made so much sacrifices on that fucking video. I had to... The copyright filters that I put on that video was just ridiculous. It just made me so upset. They're so strict. Like I haven't had any like major copyright issues on any other video, except for I guess the Captain Underpants one. But even that one wasn't as strict as what I had for Dog. I don't even know why. Like it was like the same like border length as like Captain Underpants one, but they just didn't like it. So I just had to have a bunch of images and moving stuff in the corners.
Yeah.
Just block it. And even when I got it right, I didn't even know what I did right. So ridiculous.
My Wish video, it was copyright said it was fine for a few hours, but then it just got flagged. So I had to put that.
No, it does do that.
I had to put that border. And I still have the original file on Google Drive.
Yeah, I still have my original file as well. And I did like precautions. I planned the video to have a border on it because I knew it would happen. So I put all that effort. I had the footage flipped and everything, and it still wasn't good enough. And now it's just a overstimulating, grayscaled mess. But like that was the only version of the video I could have uploaded. Still very proud of that video. I wish it did better. It only has like 13K. So that was really disappointing.
Oh, that's.
But I mean, still.
I mean, that's. How many subscribers do you have?
I have like only 17K.
Oh wow.
But like, my Captain Underpants and Dogman videos do a lot better than 13K. So I really was expecting more results because that's lower than like the normal Captain.
Maybe the movie is just too recent. Like you need to give it some time to.
Probably. It doesn't have a cult following yet like Captain Underpants has. Because back in the day, that movie did not really have a cult following, but now it does.
I was worried my Wish video wouldn't do well since I kept delaying it to when the movie wasn't really relevant anymore.
Yeah,
But I guess
that's
like,
what I was.
but I guess after seeing those views, like it's always relevant to shit on that movie.
That is true. It is a lot easier to get clicks on a negative.
Especially since, you know, the studio is still kind of in the gutter.
Yeah. I'm still so glad that I'll never watch that movie. I can just watch your video. If I ever had of thought, what if I did watch? I just have a way better option available.
It was funny when I saw it in theaters and nobody clapped at the end.
You saw that? I can't believe
I paid
money to.
And like when Moana 2, I usually see the Disney animated movies in theaters, at least back then. And then after Wish turned out the way it did, when Moana 2 came out, I was like, nope, I'm gonna pirate this.
That's what I did for the live action Lilo and Stitch because I knew I wasn't gonna like it, and I was thinking, oh, it's on HD, pirate it, whatever. I'll just pirate it, and I was just bored the whole time.
I got dragged to see that. It was awful.
Yeah, like I feel like if I ever got dragged into like a mediocre dinner, but thankfully I haven't had to do that yet.
Does your girlfriend not? Is your girlfriend not into that stuff?
No, she is. Just she doesn't have the big draw. More into like horror type of stuff. Although she is a big fan of Tangled, so I might be broke to see the live action.
Oh god.
I'm not excited for that either because I really like Tangled. But I do like Catherine Hahn playing Mother Gothel. That is good casting. I will give them credit. I do think the movie will be bad, but at least I'm gonna.
It was funny that they announced the release date right after Moana came out and bombed.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Like they're kind of fast tracking it. It's just like, oh shit, we need a hit now.
Yeah, I do remember the brief period of time where after Snow White came out, it was like, oh, the remakes are gonna stop, but then Lilo and Stitch so reset status.
I remember there was a brief time after Wish where Disney wouldn't budge on like that Thanksgiving 2024 release date, but they didn't have a movie slated, so like, fuck it, Moana 2.
Disney is really strict when it comes to their release dates. Like,
which is why the quality is like more so like, hey, we're gonna try our best, but no promises on if it will be good.
Yeah, like I remember, like what they did to like Toy Story 4 and Incredibles 2. They swapped their release dates around. Well, like you could have just pushed both of them back.
Exactly.
You didn't need to rush either of them.
But like the company is too big now. They need something, or else their shareholders will get mad or something. Yeah,
and I remember the stories about how they rushed, like they refused to push back Frozen 2. I remember seeing that one in the theater and like liking it more than the first one because it was so much less lame and so much less girly. Ew. But now looking back at it, which I haven't seen since, I've only seen it once, but looking back at it, it was definitely not better than the first one. Because I don't remember a lot of it too. I do remember me liking some of the songs. This is like the most thought I've had for like Disney animation in a long time. I do not actively think about them a whole lot. I just think there's so much more interesting studios out there than Disney. Especially right now.
They can make good stuff. It's just they choose not to, it seems.
Yeah. I will say this doesn't apply for Pixar because I have too much like of a personal connection to Pixar, so I'll always show up for a Pixar movie. But like I did not see Elemental or Elio in theater, but I did of course eventually use them.
Yeah, I saw those in theater. Because I think you're more likely to get a good Pixar movie these days than a good Disney animation movie.
That is true.
They're just like at worst they're like they're fine, just not for me.
Yeah, that's just as kind of how I felt with Elemental and Elio. I thought Elio was a very nothing.
Yeah, I'd
like
say
a good chunk of it.
Elio is like besides Lightyear, that's the weakest movie they put out this decade.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like
But Lightyear
it's
made
so
me
obvious,
like mad.
It's so obviously executively meddled, you know?
Oh no, for sure. I feel like there was something there, because I felt like the idea of, oh, Elio was very neurodivergent character, and I think that could have been really cool as like neurodivergent himself, but they just didn't really do much with it. And of course there's like all the like rumors that like he was more queer coded, and then they cut it out. And I don't know if it was like how much of that was really true, but like I feel like something.
I think it was true, because that came from the director himself. He wanted to make it a queer story.
Oh yeah. But I remember hearing a while back that like someone was like, oh, it wasn't all that bad, but I'm like, sure, it seemed like it. No, I saw the Mario Galaxy movie on YouTube free. Yeah, that's a good way to watch. I did see that in the theater, but that's just because I saw all my friends.
Oh, is that what someone in chat said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw my video on it, but I went to the midnight premiere at my local theater.
Oh, you did?
I was like, I want to make a video at this. I want to get it out as soon as possible. And plus, as I had class, I had classes
that's gonna be me with that's gonna be me with Spider-Man. Because I still like to keep the tradition where I review every new Spider-Man piece. They don't do that well, but I don't know. I really like Spider-Man. I got my Spider-Man tickets. I will be.
I'll probably wait till like a few weeks later to see it.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
I'm seeing the Odyssey this Saturday.
I'm seeing that like sometime next week. I don't know when. I am really excited for that. I do have a theater nearby me that's offering 70mm, and I've never seen that like as an option before.
Oh,
so I might see it 70mm, but I don't know for sure. But I do plan on seeing. It does look good. Everyone likes a good Christopher Nolan. I remember seeing Oppenheimer back in 2023. I was in the front row, and it was not a very pleasant experience. Really bad, but it was a really great movie.
Do you remember that Shea Frillis tweet? That's it's gonna be a good movie when the theater is full of old people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Oppenheimer for me.
I'm not gonna lie though, I did personally prefer Barbie. I just had a lot. It was way better than I expected it. I just thought it was really funny, but I think it's just because I like Noah Baumbach's writing.
Yeah, I liked Barbie a lot. Way better than the Illumination one, at least.
Wait, what?
They're making an Illumination Barbie movie.
Oh, they were? They are?
They are.
You did not deserve to get cucked by my boo. I'm gonna let you the lead.
Thank you.
You're pretty good. I don't know what that means in chat. But if they're talking about my gameplay skills, yeah, I'm absolutely whooping. Well, not right now. I'm in second.
No, I won the last one. I won Mario Circuit.
Oh, whatever, bro.
Even though you won the first 4.
But no, Mario Galaxy is probably like the worst movie I've seen in theater. I didn't like hate it. I just didn't.
The worst movie you've ever seen in theaters?
No, just the worst I've seen this year.
Oh yeah, fair.
I don't go out of my way to see bad movies. If I know it's gonna be bad, I don't want to.
I saw this as part of a deal. I saw Smurfs 2025 in theaters last year.
Oh no.
That was solely because, do you know what Little Amelie is, the Oscar nominee?
Yes, I do know about
it. That was part of the deal to get someone else to watch that when it eventually came out.
You had to take a sacrifice to watch it.
Take one for the team. And he gave it a 10 out of 10, so that's good.
Oh, that's nice. How was Smurfs? That was...
like 2 out of 10.
Ah. Have you played King of Swing or Jungle Climber? No, I have not played those. Don't have a... But I always wanted to play Jungle Beat. Jungle Beat looked very interesting.
Oh yeah. It's probably expensive if you want a GameCube version. I'm not sure about the Wii.
Yeah. I could get either though, because I technically have a way to play it. But again, I don't have enough. Kid died because of the Smurfs 2025. I don't believe that. No way.
Oh, I think that was like a story, like some mom locked her kid in the car while seeing Smurfs 2025.
Like, oh wait, no, I do remember that. I do remember that. That's sadly true. Sadly true story. Now I'm trying to think of like the worst movies I've seen in the theater. I do have quite a few. I'm gonna go back to my memory. I think the earliest really bad movie I've seen in the theater was back in 2013. I forced my family to watch. This is gonna be a super niche pool. I don't know if you'll know this, but Escape from Planet Earth.
Oh, I know what that is.
I remember seeing trailers for it when I was super little, and I thought it looked like the biggest shit ever. I thought it looked so awesome. And I was begging my family to go see it, and like they caved in. I was thinking, okay, fine, we'll watch it. So I got to see it in the theater, and I liked it because I was a kid with no standards back then. And every time I think about it, I just remember that, and I just feel so bad.
Yeah, that's one of those bad 2010s animated movies that that's lasting legacy for me is the fact that Animat gave it zero garbage.
Well, to give Animat credit, I do really like the editorial he made about that movie.
Yeah, I do. I like that one too.
It had a crazy production. Which when I found that out, I was thinking, whoa, I did not expect this to happen.
I hope he makes one on Norm of the North, since that had a crazy production as well.
Wait, it does?
It did.
I actually don't know this.
Well, it was supposed to come out in like 2012, but like apparently something happened. Not much is known, but I'd like to see the full history someday.
Oh, what? Oh, that's so much more interesting. Oh, I need to know the full story ASAP. Oh, I just need to know how Norm of the North. Another. I'm kind of getting off topic, but another like movie from my childhood that I didn't know had such a crazy production was The Thief and the Cobbler. So my grandpa has a bunch of like DVD. He had a bunch of DVDs in his car, and he had like this one like yellow disc that had a bunch of like low budget like movies on it. I don't even remember what was on it. But one of them was The Thief and the Cobbler, and that was the only movie I would watch on there. And I didn't even know anything about it. I didn't know about its production or anything, but it was of course like the version of the movie that was released to America. It wasn't like the cobble cutter thing, because it had like Matthew Broderick. But then cuts like years later, and I found out it was like made for 30 years by such a talented director with such experimental animation that was just took from him. And I was thinking, whoa, I saw the butchered version of that movie.
It's crazy.
I was literally watching a Lindsay Ellis video about it, which was not intentional. I did not mean to watch a Lindsay Ellis 26. But no, it's just that's such an interesting movie. I was so shocked about how much of a production history that movie has, which Animat did make a good video. I did like it.
Shy Guy Falls.
I do really like Shy Guy Falls. I think it's quite underrated.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other really bad movies I saw in the theater. Of course, Norm of the North I saw in the theater and
oh god,
ruined my life. It was like around my birthday, trying to watch The Force Awakens and or Kung Fu Panda 3, but I think Kung Fu Panda 3 wasn't out yet, and then The Force Awakens was sold out, and I wanted to just go home and like go to Chuck E. Cheese or something. But my sister was like, no, we want to watch a movie. And I'm like, what other movies can we watch? Fucking, it was fucking Norm of the North. So we watched Norm of the North on the big screen, and I wanted to kill myself.
What did your sisters think of it?
They didn't mind it. My grandpa didn't mind it. Like, I constantly asked him, like, there's no way you, like, moderately enjoyed Norm of the North. And he was like, I didn't think it was that bad. And I was thinking, are you serious? Because my I watched a lot of movies with my grandpa.
Well, I guess old people and young people have like lower standards.
True. But he constantly claims the worst movie that he took us to see second SpongeBob.
Uh,
Which, no way. You didn't fuck with SpongeBob, but you just, you let Norm the North slide. It wasn't that bad. But another one that he cites is also, which I've seen, there's ironically emoji. And that's because of my sister. My sister really liked emoji, really wanted to see it, so we saw it in the theater, and nobody liked it except for her, I guess. So I hated every second of that. And of course, Animat said it was bad.
And
I
Animat's
couldn't
opinion is gospel.
Exactly, he's right about everything. He's never wrong about anything ever.
I may have told you this last time, but I dragged my family to see Despicable Me 3 and thought it was good I thought it was great for like maybe a couple weeks.
I actually don't think I saw that in the theater because I remember watching it at a friend's house for the first time, which is crazy. I love Despicable. I'm shocked I didn't see it. I must have just been or something. I was pretty busy. 2017 was like a heaven for me. I had Lego Batman because I loved Batman and I loved Legos. I had Captain Underpants. I had Despicable Me 3. I had Cars 3. And then I had the Lego Ninjago movie. I had 5 super anticipated movies for me. And at the time, I loved all of them. Of course, my opinions on them vary. Only 2 of them I love as much as I did when I was younger. That's Captain Underpants and Lego Batman. Cars 3 I think is okay. Despicable Me 3 I think is bad.
I like the Cars 3 credits. I watched those yesterday for the upcoming video.
I do like that. I like the song that played. I remember listening. Just very little. And the Lego Ninjago movie is like probably the most mixed I feel about any movie ever. Because on one day I'll like fuck with it, and then the next movie I'll just hate everything about it. I don't know how I feel about that movie.
Who is the best Hit Pig character, and why is it the Leaping Lord of the Leotard?
I was gonna ask you, what the fuck is all this shit about Hit Pig? I know nothing about this damn movie.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go into a rabbit hole. There's this distributor named Viva Kids, and they distribute like low-quality animated movies. They used to only do direct-to-DVD. They're the ones who brought us Food Fight to America.
Oh my god. And what a great start.
And then in 2023, they started giving them like 1,000 plus theater releases, and I've sort of been like hyping them up as a joke.
Isn't one of them... I've heard of one of them before, because I remember hearing this company name, but I can't remember... what's some of the other movies they put out? This is one I gotta remember.
So, The Amazing Maurice, Rally Road Racers, which is from...
I heard about that one.
Yeah, you might have seen that if you watched my Vanguard video.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I remember watching that.
Yep, that's a beautiful movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I clicked on that video just Happily Never After because I watched that. I had a DVD of it, so I kind of just watched that video just for Happily Never After. I wanted to see where it ranked. You can keep going.
Basically, I don't think you'd recognize any of these other Viva movies. It's a rabbit hole like only I'm interested in, but I'm so fascinated by it, you know?
I'm guessing they're bad. Like, there's no way these are like genuinely good movies.
Actually, like, some of them are bad, but some of them are honestly like decent, like 6 out of 10s.
I see. They haven't had anything higher.
They've had a couple, like maybe 1 or 2 7 out of 10s. But like that's the height.
What a beautiful standard.
Well, like I don't think like compared to like Norm of the North and what Lionsgate was putting out in the 2010s, I think these are fucking Pixar movies.
No, I do feel like that's kind of like the like most generic type of animated movie that's just like average. You're not really trying that much. Like at the same time, you could be worse, but at the same time, like you're not doing anything special. But at the exact same time, I understand why you have such an niche. It is really interesting, and I will be watching the Hit Pig video. I gotta know about the plot of this. What specifically Hit Pig is so special?
It's about a pig bounty hunter and an elephant and a fat guy who looks like Donald Trump.
Wait, what?
He doesn't look like
You're
Donald
you're
Trump.
you're, you're bullshitting, bro. You're fucking bullshitting. Am I not allowed to curse?
No, you're good.
All right, good. What I said. I remember I got a comment on one of my dog made Captain Underpants videos. I'm thinking, I got a comment where it's like, can you stop swearing? And I'm thinking, dude, I'm 18 years old, bro.
I did horrible this race. Jesus Christ.
What play you in, bro?
8,
Oh my god.
7, 6, 5th.
Can we have a ranking of the kids' movies? Someone asked in the chat.
That's like over 100 movies, and most of them are bad. So like, I'll do it if
Over 100? How much movies have they distributed? Holy shit.
Mostly like a bunch of bargain bin garbage.
I see. No, there's gotta be one hidden gem in there.
Maybe.
Sunshine Airport is one of the best, by the way. Forgot to mention.
I like it. It's not my favorite, but I'd understand why.
This is probably the weakest track in this cup, this is easily the best cup.
Yeah, it is a strong cup. Although I'm not the biggest, I'm not as big a fan of Mount Wario as others are.
Whoa. I don't know, man. I might need to hop off stream. Such an abominable take. Can make. I was talking about bad movies that sound. 20. Oh, I saw that one Addams Family movie.
Oh yeah,
that one was bad. I probably just watched that because a lot of the movies I saw back then was just, oh, my grandpa wants to hang out, so we go to the movies, but then there's nothing really interesting, so we just pick something. Trying to think of more. I'm definitely missing some. And like with the 2020s, that's when I kind of mostly saw movies like on my own. So I was really selective of what I watched. Of course I don't want to spend money. Good. But the first really bad movie I saw in the theater was Jurassic World Dominion. That was probably the biggest disappointment I've ever had in a movie, where it had such a cool premise and I had hope that, hey, this could be fun. I saw it with my family, and then like the moment, like 20 minutes in, I realized, oh my god, this is so boring, this is shit. And it was. Although late to Sam Neill, alright.
Yeah.
I was a bit upset when I found that he passed away. So that movie's still really bad though, but looking back at it, I'm glad that we got to see him one last time. Even though that was definitely not. They were just trying to milk him. But again, it was glad to see him because I am sad. Another really bad one I saw Thor: Love and Thunder twice. And the first time I saw it,
I didn't think that was that bad back in the day, but I'd probably hate it now.
No, I thought so too. I went out of the theater and I gave like a 7 out of 10, but I was in like pure copium because it's like Taika Waititi, he's not washed. He's not washed.
I think part of my original rating, I thought it was good back in the day. That was probably copium.
Yeah, but I do remember not laughing. I like only chuckled twice on my first watch, and I knew that too, but I just ignoring it. I was gaslighting. But when I saw it for the second time, and I watched that with a bunch of my coworkers at the time, and I wanted to watch Minions instead because I thought, and I was only just going because I wanted to rizz up my female coworker, which did not go anywhere. My friend sat next to her said to me, and afterwards I'm like, dude, I was trying to talk to her, and it was like, oh, my fault. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I mean, how much can you hit on her during Thor: Love and Thunder, you know?
True, but I thought the movie was bad, so I thought it would have been perfect time. I thought it would have been the perfect timing. But, so that didn't go anywhere, so I'm stuck there watching Thor: Love and Thunder for the second time, and then it hits me, oh my god, this movie sucked. Like, it was miserable watching it the second time.
I probably wouldn't like it if I rewatched it, but I don't want to rewatch it. That's the thing.
That's completely fair. Then I'm trying to think of more. The next really bad movie I saw was Quantumania.
Oh yeah.
You're sensing a pattern here, but for Quantumania, it was a little special because one, I had hope because I always had a soft spot for. But this one I only saw in the theater because it was a late birthday gift. My family rented out a theater, and I invited all my friends. And there wasn't any other movie for us to watch near that time frame. So Ant-Man was like the next big movie I had any interest in. So that was the one that was selected. But ironically, it was probably the best movie for us to rent out a whole screening of, because my entire friend group in this theater where it's just us, we're just straight up laughing the whole time because of how bad it was. We were having the time of our life, just laughing every time MODOK showed up. It was so good.
That was sort of like the final nail in the MCU's coffin for me.
Yeah.
That's like when I lost, like, okay, I'm not following these anymore.
Yeah, even I knew, like, oh, this is really bad. But I had a 10 out of 10 experience watching my blood. So I can't hate it that much, but I've never seen the movie since, and I never would, because it is one of my least favorite movies ever. Because it makes me so mad. It really does. Because it's completely pointless now, because King doesn't matter. He was just embarrassing in the movie anyways, the way he died. The movie looks very ugly. It's not entertaining or fun like any of the other Ant-Man movies. It doesn't even take advantage of like the concept of a character like Man anyways. Like, what's the fucking point if he's small the whole time? Like, there's no point of him being big or small. And of course, they ruined the best. They didn't even include the best character in the movie, Michael Pena. Exactly. So like, what was even the point? I hate that movie so much, and I never will watch it. Also saw Lightyear in the theater, but at the time I thought it was.
I thought that was decent when I first saw it, but then slowly but surely I realized, that wasn't very good.
The credits are also really boring as well.
Yeah, they are. I wrote about those today. And I'm watching them. I'm just thinking, wow, all these people got fired.
I know. I feel so bad. Like no one in that who worked on the movie deserved to get like.
Because it feels like nobody wanted to work on it. They'd rather work on like a good movie.
Yeah, except for I guess the writer. He said how much it was like a passion project, which I do feel bad. It just feels like a very misguided looking back at it. By the way, I don't know if you remember this. This is something that I remember. I remember when Lightyear got announced, Chris Evans made a big deal saying, "This is one of the best screenplays I've ever read."
I do remember something like that, yes.
He said something like that, and looking back at it, it's hilarious. Because what did he see in that script? Oh my god, I know what that line is. That's like from Toy Story. Probably what it was like when I read the script. I'm not thinking of any super bad movies I've seen ever since, though. I don't think ever since then I've been pretty good for the most part of not watching really bad movies. Oh wait, I forgot one. The last really bad movie I saw in the theater was Snow White.
Oh my god.
This one, I have a good reason for it, I swear. So I'm with my friends that oh, never mind, I'm constantly forgetting more. 2024, I watched both Madam Web and oh, hold on, we have a triple killer here. Madam Web, Venom 3, and Kraven the Hunter all in 1 year in the theater because I had the idea to review them in one giant video.
And you never made that
which
video?
I didn't make. No, I made the video.
Oh, you
I
did?
really liked that video. It did underperform. So,
I did see Madam Web in Kraven the Hunter in theaters. I don't regret it. Those were fun.
But no, I watched them all with like the same friend group, so I forced them all to watch the same movies. then the one that I didn't just outright hate was Venom 3, but that's just because I have ironic enjoyment of Venom. Obviously, if you know my channel, you know why.
Is that I'm wondering, is that the movie where the funny, like, clip where he's like, "I'll never forget you" is from? That funny Twitter clip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never forget you, buddy. That's like the only part of Venom 3 that I remember. There's only one good Venom movie, and when I mean good, I mean ironically, and that's Venom 2. The other two are just boring, except for whenever Venom's on. I love Venom 2 though, and I will defend that movie. I don't fuck. And those movies gave us Venom by Eminem, which is probably one of the best end credit songs to be paired to a movie ever. It sparked my love for the art of credit scenes in movies. No, Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter were very miserable. Although Kraven the Hunter did have potential, but it was slop. So, and I also forgot I did see the Borderlands movie in the theater.
I saw that in theaters. Oh my god.
I watched that with him because he told me he was a big Borderlands fan and he wanted to see how badly they butchered it. And I was thinking, yeah, just take me with you. I'm bored. I'm not doing it today.
Yeah, I saw it like purely out of like, oh my god, this has like 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. How bad could it be?
Yeah, I was curious to see how bad it really was. By the way, Cloud Top Cruise is a very underrated track.
Yeah, it's
I don't see a lot of people talk about it very much. Trying to think of more. Oh, and then 2025, I saw Snow White with my same friend because we wanted to see a movie, but we didn't know what. And he was thinking, I don't really care what. And I thinking, there's this Jack Quaid movie called Novocaine. I want to watch that. And he's like, he doesn't respond, but then he just randomly says, what if we watch Snow White? And I'm thinking, are you serious? And he's like, I guess. So he doesn't fully answer me about Novocaine, so I'm thinking, whatever, fine, whatever, we can watch Snow White, we can see how bad it is. We go to the theater, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me, but it was a completely empty theater, there was no one else there.
Oh, nice.
So it was just me and him watching Snow White. So we were just talking and laughing the whole time. And I remember taking a photo of my in front of the screen. I'm not gonna post.
Yeah. Recently I went to see Project Hail Mary in like its 11th week of release, and that was in an empty theater, which it was a great movie. I'm really glad I saw it.
Yeah, I saw that in IMAX probably like second. I saw it. My theater was packed, full to the brim of people.
Yeah, the weekend that came out, I went to see the Pout Pout Fish instead.
Bro, no fucking way, bro.
Yeah, that's another Viva
I'm so
movie.
glad that you gave it $1 at the theater.
I gave it $9 actually.
But no, we saw that, so we watched Snow White. We had a decent time just theater, but like midway through the movie, I tell him, why couldn't we just watch Novocaine? I was thinking, why didn't you say so? I'm thinking, I literally told you, bro. Like, could we watch it? And you never responded to me. I was thinking, oh, my bad. So we ended up wasting our time completely. And thankfully, I haven't seen anything really bad since. Like, there's been movies I didn't care for that much in the theater, but thankfully, I haven't seen it that I spent it.
The last really bad movie I saw in theater, actually a double whammy in May, I saw the new Animal Farm as like a joke.
Oh, I did hear about that.
It was awful. I made a video about it.
I was thinking about watching that with my friends, but I don't think my area had a lot of screening time, and I think we were all busy, so we couldn't even watch it for.
It is like fun to watch with friends. I will admit that. We did a watch party with my server.
It did look really bad, but it looks like very funny.
Yeah. And the other was an anime movie called Labyrinth from distributor Kids, who I always keep up with, and it was like.
I know that.
One of the worst Japanese animated movies of all time.
I was just fucking with you on.
Oh man.
But no, I'm glad that I haven't seen a lot of really bad movies lately, because like you never want to spend your money on a bad movie. Oh, I forgot. I watched The Flash and got.
I skipped that in theaters. I saw it later, but that was kind of funny.
I saw that with my dad because I was thinking, oh, he likes the Michael Keaton Batman movies. I'll watch it with my dad, and he fell asleep. He fell asleep while watching it.
I remember
which is really funny.
Something funny about that movie is like it has like a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes, and the consensus reads it's one of DC's best movies ever.
I did read that. The whole promotion for that Flash movie was so bizarre. I don't understand what was. They were really just trying to make it look as good as possible.
And nobody remembers it.
Score is,
nobody remembers it these days.
Yeah, I was just about to say that I did. It's definitely one of the most ugly movies I've seen. Mine. Seeing it on the big screen was not very good, but it was pretty funny.
I would take it over Quantumania because at least it's like fun.
No, I would too. And there's actually some aspects in that movie that I actually do like. It's just I think the execution of everything is like I do like Batman. I don't like how it's just nostalgia slop, but I do like and I see the potential of like Andy Muschietti directing a Batman. But please,
well,
with better.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. And I do like Sasha Calle's Supergirl. I also think she's just really hot. She didn't really have a character. So,
I did not see Supergirl. I heard mixed things about it. The new one. At least.
Yeah, I've not seen it either. I might as well just gonna wait. Because I think it's releasing on digital early, so I'm just waiting there.
Because it is not making any money.
Yeah, unfortunately. I do feel bad because I don't think it deserves it, but I completely understand.
I mean, they kind of set themselves up for disaster, like releasing in such a crowded time, like a week after Toy Story 5.
I really think it would have done better if it had a different release date. I don't know what they were thinking of putting it in between Minions and Toy Story. Like, what are you doing? You are not winning that. Although, I am shocked Minions isn't doing well.
Though maybe that will send them the message to like, okay, let's like stop now.
Yeah, I feel like they need to put Despicable Me on hiatus again. Like, of course they're gonna make more, but like, after Despicable Me 3, we didn't get a new movie. And I know it was just because of COVID, but we didn't get like a new movie till like 5 years.
And like, I think them making it like a biannual thing every other year has just like worn people out. Especially since the last movie was literally about nothing.
Yeah, like we've had 2-year breaks from Rise of Gru, Despicable Me 4, and Minions and Monsters. Which I really did like Minions and Monsters, but I feel like it is a lot. And they kind of did do the same with Despicable Me 2, Minions, and 3. Like, but that was like at peak Minion popularity. So those made billions back to back to back. This isn't anymore, so I think they just more time between trees. But again, it's Illumination. They literally had Mario Galaxy, so I think they're doing fine.
Yeah. Although
a $1 billion company didn't make another $1 billion.
Although Mario Galaxy made significantly less than the first one, which I hope it's not gonna.
That is true.
It's not gonna do this, but I hope it sends the message that hey, maybe we should like put effort into these movies.
You know they're not gonna.
Exactly. Because like $1 billion is $1 billion, but like if the profits are gonna continue to sink if they just keep making bad movies.
Yeah, I feel like audiences are getting. I'm saying semi because it doesn't happen all the time. I feel like people are getting smarter because with money getting more tight for more people, they're trying to be more smart about the movie they watch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm shocked Project Hail Mary did so well. And I am glad it did have a lot of success. And Obsession and even the bad groups too. Like people are choosing to watch more interesting movies. But even then, of course, there's a lot of great movies that don't get the recognition.
Yeah.
I really love this Bowser's Castle.
It's pretty good, not my favorite.
What do you say would be your favorite?
I haven't played too much of the other ones, of like the other Bowser Castles tracks to like determine a favorite. I guess maybe. So I guess this is my favorite by default.
I really like Bowser's Castle. I haven't played Double Dash Bowser's Castle. But I do like Nintendo 64 Bowser's Castle.
Do you like SNES Bowser Castle 2?
Well, get back to me on that one. I think that might be my favorite. I like the one in this game, but I know you don't like. Awesome.
I like SNES Bowser Castle 1 because it's just square.
That is true. That's like the only game I've like barely. Oh, we both got fucked over.
So I got my Switch for Christmas of 2023, and I bought this game in February of 2024. So for like, because I was like, I didn't want to bite the bullet and spend $85 quite yet. So for a month, I was just stuck playing Super Mario Kart.
Oh damn. Actually, that's like exactly how I got my Switch, except it was December 2022. And literally like the first 2 games I bought was Mario Kart 8, Smash Bros, and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And I fell in love with that game immediately. I was literally playing it at my school. I remember I was in my art class where I pretty much did nothing anyway, so it was like the perfect time to play Donkey. I was doing one of those Golden Temple levels in there, and there was a kid that came up. He didn't like talk to me, but like as I was like in this intense level, he like grabbed my hand and then I just died. And I had to put like every fiber of my being not to like lash out. But I was, oh my god, no way, absolutely no way, bro. I got fucked over right now. That's some bullshit, bro. God. But no, I did die in Donkey Kong, and like I couldn't get too mad because I was in class, but I felt so upset. But I had to.
Rainbow Road, not a fan of this one.
I don't think anybody is.
Yeah.
I don't know a single soul that really likes Rainbow Road. Weren't people gassing up
The
Rainbow
world.
Road and Mario Kart World?
Though I don't think it's as good as 7's.
I don't think anything will top 7's.
No.
I think another one I really like. I remember for a long period of time, my favorite track in this game was the 64 Rainbow Road, and I still really like that, but I do wish it was 2 laps, so it could feel semi-long, because that is sort of the track.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a big fan of the... Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of this special cup. Like, Bowser's Castle I like. Cloud Top Cruise is really good, but I don't like both Bone Dry Dunes or Rainbow Road.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. It's like 50-50. There's like 2 tracks I really... Like, there's 2 A-tier tracks in this cup, and then there's like 2... No, there's like 1 C-tier track, and then 1...
D tier is Bone Dry Dunes.
Yeah. And like, I don't think any track in this game is like unplayable because the controls in this game are so good that I can enjoy any track. But like, it's noticeable when a track is just like whatever. Like, I really do not like Bone Dry Dunes.
Yeah.
I do think it's worse in the game. And really boring.
Honestly, I might just prefer Dry Desert just because its layout is less annoying.
I think I prefer Bone Dry Dune because it is like more difficult, more stuff going on. I just think Dry Dry Desert's more boring. Like I really do not think about that track ever. I just remember I have to play that track.
Yep.
And because I have now played the Double Dash version, it is so much. They just got rid of everything that made the
I've heard the Double Dash version is better.
It is, because it has that giant tornado. And when I follow that pin in the middle, there's like a little piranha that comes up. Like, that's cool. That's a little fun. I hate bloopers, bro. The bloopers are so worthless.
Oh my god, I'm in 10th place.
Oh my god, bro. What even happened?
I'm bad at this track.
Ugh. Are the CPUs on normal?
Yeah, they are. I kept falling off that one turn towards the beginning, so I guess I'm far behind.
That is true. I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Everything else in this track is fine, but I do think overall this game has a really good set of original tracks. I don't think any of them are like really bad except for Dry Desert. I mean Bone Dry Dunes and like some of the ones from the Mushroom Cup. But like
okay, let's do the Shell Cup next.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna switch my character actually.
Okay.
I want to put it up. Gonna be Boo.
Who are you gonna be?
Which King Boo.
Oh, nice.
I do like how they added that fuck ass cow as a kid. I really like how they just added a bunch of glump shittos for the Mario Kart World roster.
It is pretty fun.
Like I like it. I think it's cute. I don't mind it. I think it's fun. Remember some people were complaining about it. I was like, you don't want to play as like a Conctoid or Conctor or like the dolphin. Like that's fun, bro. People just don't have joy and whimsy.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna main the Diddy Bud. I don't know what it's called, but
The Biddy Bud.
Yeah, whatever his name is, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I'm working on a Mario 3D World ranking, so I've had to get familiar with the names of all the enemies in that game.
Oh yeah. Oh, now I'm remembering 3D World. I don't remember any level off the top of my head, but if I see them, like I'll remember them. Like I remember the Plussy level. I remember that. I remember the one level where there was like the power up where you close yourself. I remember that.
Double cherry.
I remember the first boss with Bowser on the car.
Did you play the Switch version?
No, I did not get that.
Oh, so you're talking about the Wii U. So this must have been long ago.
Yeah. I haven't played in a long time. So I'm just going off my loose memories. Oh my fire's fine. Trying to remember more. I remember beating the final boss with my family because I thought, hey, we've had this game since we got our Wii U, so let's finally beat the game together. It wasn't really. I really liked the boss with Furry Bowser. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I love the whole World Bowser thing. The theme. My goodness, I love that song so much.
I was pissed that they didn't use it for like Planet Bowser in the Galaxy movie.
Yes! Oh my god, bro. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was in the theater and they showed like the whole planet. I was thinking, okay, so why aren't we playing World Bowser? This is definitely where you're taking inspiration from. From a movie that's like so obsessive, like referencing itself in its music. It just didn't do the most obvious one. It made me so mad. And if they did that, maybe I would have given it a 6 out of 10. But it didn't. So it didn't even deserve it. Didn't even deserve it, man. It just made me straight up mad. Also, I do not know why they added Meadows in this game and then in World. Like, what?
I like it. I played both. I like it more in this one.
Yeah, the sunset kind of carries in this one. Also, this track I think is a little underrated. I think that
I saw someone give it like a 9 out of 10 and call it one of the best tracks in the game. I think that's a bit much.
Whoa. Not even. Actually, no. Never mind. I think I would put this C tier, but I think it's a high.
It's like inoffensive. It's fine.
Yeah. I just really like the ultra, like the whatever the thing is that's like holding up the part
ultra
of the track.
hand.
I like. Yeah. I like it. I think. There's another track coming up though that I think is super underrated that I'm gonna be glazing to get to it.
Please tell me it's not Donut Plains 3.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny thing, cause once it comes up, I'm gonna be so ecstatic. Also just remember this applies to K-Jump. Best track in the game. I'm gonna glaze that track the day I die. I know I'm just.
What's the best track in the game?
DK Jungle.
Well, I can't blame you.
I know I'm biased. But like, am I really biased if I'm also right and I can justify it? I don't know. I think if anyone has a valid reason for liking something, they explain it very well. I think like any opinion is valid. To an extent, I feel like there is an extent where you're just kind of glazing the fuck out of something. Like if I saw anybody glaze like Anime Quantumania, I would look at them funny. I wouldn't trust them on anything. Like I want you to convince me dead in the eye that movie was. That movie was great. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad every movie has its. This is. Hold on. Wait, we are the pirates who don't do anything. Whoever just said that in the chat, I just want to say thank you because that is niche ball knowledge and I caught that faster than like anything. I remember loving that fucking.
Oh, the VeggieTales one? Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm watching that, bro. That shit was awesome back in the day. I never watched anything else VeggieTales related, but I remember watching that movie. And they had some song in it where they were playing when they were like cleaning up the ship. I loved that song. I love that movie, bro. I caught that reference.
Cheap Peach, I like this one.
I think this one's kind of overrated. Like some people say, oh my god, this has such like a cool atmosphere. And I'm saying it's not all that. It's kind of.
We should have brought back SNES Cool Beach too.
Yeah, I was gonna mention how there's like this trend that I've noticed, and I don't know if I felt the same way, but I feel like TikTok, the way they treat movies is like brain dead. Because I swear, on TikTok, there's a fan of any movie. And then randomly, it will just be like the cool thing to love this one like generic kids movie from like the 2010s, and they'll gas it up. Like, I bet you've seen like this happen on Twitter actually with like the Angry Birds movie. And I rewatched that recently, mainly just because I was bored. And like I don't think it's like super bad or anything. I had like a decent time watching it.
Well, like people are like gassing it up like it was like.
No, great. That's what I'm saying. It's not that fucking good. Like it's enjoyable for what it is, but like it's nothing crazy. They're gassing it up as like the best video game adaptation ever, which is what?
Maybe like, their standards are just low after the Galaxy movie.
Maybe. And like I get sort of where they're coming from because I remember I was pretty big on Angry Birds. I remember watching a lot of those shorts. And I can tell Rovio had like a lot of involvement in that movie. But at the same time, it's just like the worst that movie is just a generic kids. But then, to be fair, there are like actual good parts about it. And I guess there is like, I guess it is just a bunch of nostalgia. But no, everyone is gassing it up, but
because everyone's uploading it onto YouTube for some reason.
That is really funny, and people are making good memes about it. But like at the exact same time, like I'm not genuinely laughing when Mighty Eagle like pisses in the. Like I don't genuinely laugh at that, but I do laugh at the memes about it. I don't know. I do really like Bill Hader in that movie as the King Pig. like my favorite part of that movie. And I like the clip of Buff Mighty Eagle because I get to put the slander captions on top of it. Like, I'll get like 100,000 likes on it. I remember I made a tweet where I posted that tweet and then I put down like how Glitch Productions see at Yahoo, and I got easy slander likes off that. So easy. I woke up and I was thinking, how can I get some rage bait today? And that was the first thing I came up with, and it worked. People were calling me lazy tweeting, and like, they're right. they're absolutely right. I was just coming up with the laziest shit.
Oh, time for mid.
Oh no, not this fucking track, bro. This is like bottom 3 in the whole game, and that's not even counting the battle mode. Like, I'm being so serious. This track just on its own is terrible.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's terrible. It's just boring. Like, I don't blame you though.
No. I would call it terrible because I think it's so lazy. Because all you gotta do is just stick to the right, and that's it. That's all you gotta do.
You gotta pick the track.
Uh-oh. No! I didn't get it in time. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Okay.
Please don't land on me. I hope it was worth it for Twitch
Okay.
Khaled. Whew.
Imagine if it did land on random and it was still Toad's Turnpike.
That would have been really funny. But no, I hate the track. I think it's so boring. Because all you gotta do is just stick to the right. Because it's the fastest route and you can avoid all the cars. So what's the point? It's so boring. I hate it so much. But
this one makes for a great battle mode, you know. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that tweet where it's like glazing the Wii U and it says "goated battle tracks" for Mario Kart 8?
I did not see that reply, but I do remember people gassing up the Wii U right after got the Woz made his third part. Like, that console was not good. It's not good. Just gassing it up because they had it. They were a kid. Which is kind of the same thing that people do with kids on social media, anyways.
Yeah, I only had a DS as a kid, and I didn't keep up with like gaming until like 2024. So Scott the Woz was sort of like how I got my history lessons on the Wii U.
He carried like COVID for me. I remember lockdown. I binge watched like all of his. Actually, no, it wasn't lockdown. It was like mid 2021. It was when I was finishing up middle school. When I first got introduced to him from my friend. I did not know that his content would influence me as much as it did, but yes, here we are. And now I own him on my wall. I own his little... which... This is kind of just random tangent, but I cannot stand... I hate twos, but at the exact same time I am a sucker, and I have bought like 6 used figures.
Oh my god.
I have 2 from like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I have Scott the Woz. Then of course I had to buy the Captain Ants and the Dog because I thought those would never like come out, but then they did. I was like, oh great.
Oh, did you change your character again?
Yeah, I'm DJ Khaled.
Ah, I see.
But then just recently, because back in December they announced a Fit Richard Waterson, so I had to buy that as well. So, and it finally arrived, and I hate how long, because they get all the pre-orders, then that decides how much sell them. It takes so long, and all for what? For me just to keep them in the box and stay in my room. But at the exact same time, I am a sucker. I am. I'm trying not to get any. They're gonna have to pull like a character that I just really adore for me to buy another. Because I don't know what else they can.
They're making a Norm U2.
No, shut up, bro. Because I would actually buy that. That's it, bro. I don't know what else they would do that would make me buy another.
Trying for wetlands.
Sorry, I had to get water. I don't know how much my mic picked up. I'm slurping.
No, it didn't pick up.
Oh, it did or
It
didn't?
did not.
Whew, thank goodness. That would have been embarrassing. Trying to think. What was I ranting before? I was talking about. Oh, I was talking about how much people gas up very mid movies. I remember they were doing it with Home.
Yeah.
Starting like a year ago, and I've always hated that movie, even when I was like a little kid. And like, yeah, there's like 2 good jokes in that movie, and then just pure baby slop. Like, oh, it's so funny, it's so genuinely. No, the fuck it's not. I never liked that movie.
We're gonna get like, what's a really bad DreamWorks movie? We're probably gonna get revisionism of it sometime.
That's kind of happened with Shark Tale, but to an extent, I sort of get it, because Shark Tale is very ironically funny. Unfortunately, it's happened with Cars 2, and that's been a thing. That's the whole reason why I made my Cars 2 video a while back, because I saw so many people gassing it up, and I was thinking, guys, this is Cars 2, right? There's no way you guys actually think this is good. You did not deserve to get that blue shell, by the way.
It's not. Cars 2 isn't good, but I kind of like it, to be honest.
I understand, like, to an extent. Like, if
like
you
I'll
just
acknowledge that it sucks. It's awful, but like
Yeah,
objectively speaking, it sucks. But like I'd rather watch it over some other.
Because it's like that shit insane. I get it, and that I've seen it way too many times, and it's just because I think it's funny.
I'd watch it over something like Lightyear.
Oh no, absolutely. Even if I think Cars 2 is like the objective worst movie of the two, I would much rather watch Cars 2 than I ever watched
Lightyear.
Because at least I laughed during Cars 2. Which Lightyear, I don't think I laughed. But if anyone genuinely says that Cars 2 is a good movie and is like the best of the Cars movies, I do think less of it. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
We're gonna get like good dinosaur revisionism someday.
I feel like that's gonna happen, but at the exact same time. Oh, I did watch this one video series because I was like super bored at work. I found this series that it's like a small channel made of like ranking all like a lot of the Pixar movies, because I think they cut off after like 2020.
I might know what you're talking about. Do you know the name?
I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but they had their least favorite Pixar movies as A Bug's Life, Monsters University, and what was the other one? Cars. Yeah, Cars 2.
Ah, okay.
And they had The Good Dinosaur in the top 5, which I thought was crazy work, but I did really like that entire series, so I let it slide. It's really insightful than I thought it was.
I hate to mention her, but like Grace Randolph also ranks The Good Dinosaur very high, and Lightyear if I remember correctly.
Bro, I hate her, bro.
Everyone does.
By the way, yes, this is the track that I gas up. I love Donut. I'm sorry, I love the track.
Come on, this track sucks.
No, it does not. It does not suck. You just don't know how to race on it.
It's stupid.
It has really good shortcuts on this track. It's so simple, yet they made it look as interesting as they probably could have. And this is like the standard if you're adapting a SNES track.
No, Mario Circuit 3 is better.
Bro, calm down. No way you genuinely think that.
Because at least it's like ironically funny how bad it looks.
No way. No way, bro. The track is just way ejected. I love this track. I will not hear any of the slander. I just don't know how to play it. I love this track. So underrated. I'll always pick it when it comes out online. Even if there's tracks that are like better, I will always pick Donut Planet. This track deserves more love, I swear. Like, look at the background. They didn't even put that much detail in the background. They did. Because they're goated. I love this track. I love it so much. And I know we haven't gotten to it and probably won't. next time. But I can't stand Cheeseland. I hate Cheeseland.
I don't mind Cheeseland. I like the aesthetic and the music, but it's not too special.
I also think it kind of butchers the original theming of like the original track, because it's not even on the moon anymore. It's not even taking place in space. Whatever. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, we're not gonna get to Cheeseland because that was a DLC course, I believe.
Yeah. Next time, is it just gonna be the DLC, or are we gonna do some from the booster course?
Maybe, like, it depends on how we feel. Maybe we'll just do 16 and then just do 16 and 16 from the booster course pass.
I see. I don't mind doing 32 again next time, because I don't mind doing like some booster course passes.
Okay.
Because it'll be some of the earlier ones.
We'll get to play Mario Circuit 3.
Oh my god! You have to remind me about this track you love so much. You might as well call that the best track in the game if you're gonna gas it up too much.
It is. I just find it funny how they like use the fill tool for the assets on that track.
That was funny. I get my final paycheck from my job that I got laid off from tomorrow. I get my final amount of money.
Oh, nice.
It was so nice having a job for like a month.
You were only there for a month?
Yeah, then they were laying off because I was only there for a month. Oh well, can't say too much because I don't want to talk about my job history on.
That's probably the best.
Sorry guys, I don't want to overshare my life.
You think Donut Plains 3 is better than this?
Yes, being so dead ass. I think this track is like the most pure track. It's good and that's it. I don't think this track
I agree that it's not
remarkable.
It's probably like a B+, but like Donut Plains 3 belongs in G tier.
No. You don't understand the shortcut potential that track has. Like all the cool tricks that you can do off those little like moles or whatever. You can do like quick turns.
But you
on,
can
like,
also do that
part.
on Moo Moo Meadows, so what's the point?
Yeah, well, Moo Moo Meadows doesn't have like just the simple charm that like Donut Plains 3 has. You just don't understand. It's okay. If I ever made a track about ranking the tracks in this game, I would show everyone the peak that is Donut Plains 3. And you want to know why I'm so like passionate about this? Because originally I was like you, and I did not care for Donut Plains 3 until I was put on to Donut Plains 3 by the hit Twitch streamer Connery Pan. He enlightened me, and now I must enlighten everyone else. Because he was right.
Spread the religion of Donut Plains 3.
Yes, I'm being so dead ass right now. I'm being so serious. I think it's a really good track for no reason. But they put more effort in that track than they had any effort to. Because it's Donut Plains 3. Out of all the tracks, like, actually put some effort into. I do think most of it's just because of the Mario Kart 8 engine. But still, my point still stands. My point still stands.
Should make Donut Plains 4.
Oh, that would have been awesome. They should make, like, a giant donut in the middle of the track just because... I'm trying to think of more movies I see get gassed. Oh, I've seen some people deadass say they love the Emoji Movie on TikTok. Like, why are we lying? Why are we just lying? Like, I know they don't. Yeah.
Again, so we're gonna get to the point where there's people saying they love Norm of the North.
No, that's been like one of the few instances where I've never seen a genuine fan of Norm of the North, and the day I do is the day I die. If that ever happened, that's when I know like film discourse is dead. Because there's no way to go that low. But maybe one day we will. One day. But when the day that happens, like, oh, genuine shit. I feel like people are gonna be guessing a food fight in a matter of time.
Exactly. And oh my god, I mean, I do sort of see some people do this already, but there's probably going to be like a Wish fan base that builds up in 10 years.
I did see one Twitter account recently gassing up Wish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know what
but like,
I'm
right,
referring to.
Right now, that's thankfully the minority.
Uh-oh. Best track in the game. I love this fucking track. I love it so much.
Better than
I love
Donut Plains 3?
Country. Yeah. Sorry. The only thing that can keep my love for Donut Plains 3 is Donkey Kong Country. Anything that reminds me of Donkey Kong Country will get easy points from. I want more Donkey Kong. I just want more Donkey. That's.
I want another 2D. Like, we're long overdue for another Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, like I would like another 2D one. And I remember back in the day, like I remember when I made my old Donkey Kong Country video. I remember being like, oh, there was a rumor that there's a 3D open world Donkey Kong. I would like to play that, and that was true, because that did come out. And that does kind of fill the void of a 2D Donkey Kong Country. But at the exact same time, I still would want another one.
Like an evolution of Tropical Freeze.
Yeah. And because we just had cable back, we don't need the Kremlin villain to have another new set of beats. I don't think anyone minds just got cable back. And I don't know what Retro Studios is doing now that Metroid Prime 4 is done. Which I heard that game was pretty mid, and I feel really bad. Because that game took forever to come out. Thankfully, I'm not a big, I haven't played any, so I don't have any personal.
My friends who are said it was mid.
Oh, no. It does really suck when a game that you're super excited for is actually. I feel like more so than like a movie.
Yeah, because you want to get more. You want to get more time out of the game, you know.
Yeah, and when the game is just made, you just have a lot of nothing. You spend more money, do less. Would with a movie. No, that makes sense. Because if you have a mid game, then like, why are you gonna keep playing it? You're just gonna give up on it. And it had way. No, I think movies and video games have a good amount of effort from both sides, but it just does suck when it's just really mid, especially in a franchise that you love. Because if that game has been like not really well received, then you might not get another one.
I'm hoping the new Rayman remake that's coming out is good.
Oh, I heard about that. I never played Rayman, but it did look really good.
I loved Rayman Legends. I want to do the ranking of that game.
I do remember hearing about that game. I remember everyone gassing that up.
It is good. It is great.
I don't think I'll ever find a 2D platformer that I love more than Donkey Kong Country Tropical. So it's just a really high bar. I spoiled myself very early with that.
Yeah, I did too.
Like when I played Mario Wonder, and I still had that game, but I haven't finished it just because it's just too easy. I really like it though.
I like Mario Wonder a lot.
I really do like it. I really like the Wonder Plant gimmick, but like the bosses are just now. Tropical Freeze, I was losing my mind to those bosses, but at least I kept coming back. I had the urge to beat them. For Mario Wonder, I have no urge to constantly. Oh, I gotta keep playing so I can beat the boss when I know I can beat him like in one try. Although maybe it's just because I got late.
Yeah.
I think I'm over halfway through with Mario Wonder.
Yeah, I like Mario. That's another game I want to do a level ranking of.
That would be fun. Would you count Wonder levels and all that?
Would you count the what?
Like all the bonus levels or just like the mains?
Probably all the bonus levels, because I included the special world for the Tropical Freeze video.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure about the DLC though.
Oh, they made DLC for. Oh yeah, they made
Switch 2. I haven't bought it. It didn't seem worth it to me.
Yeah, that's fair. I just remember that I also haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom, which is crazy because I grinded the fuck out of Breath of the Wild when I first got it. I remember grinding all the shrines and then being like the main game, And I love Breath of the Wild. It's my first Zelda. I completely got the hype on it. I adored it. And then, of course, I brought Tears of the Kingdom. And I grinded even more on the shrines before doing any of the main story. So I already have, like, the Master Sword, the Shield. I have all of that. But I have not touched that game in a while. Is because when I found out about, like, how, like, the bosses in that game and how tedious it is, it kind of scared me from, like, continuing to play the game. Because that kind of sounds miserable. But that might just because I don't know too much about it. I don't know. It sounded pretty scary to me.
I got Breath of the Wild for Christmas alongside my Switch in 2023. I played it for like an hour and did not get into it. But like just a few months ago, I picked it up again and was like, oh my god, this game is like amazing.
Yeah, it is kind of a slow start, but like the moment like you really get into it, it's really good. And really, I do prefer the gameplay in Tears of the Kingdom because you really could just make whatever you want. It's such a cool mechanic, and I loved it. But my only problem was that I went from grinding Breath of the Wild, then immediately grinding Tears of the Kingdom, so maybe I just got burnt from playing games that were very similar to each other back then. Because if I played them like at launch, like both games at launch, it would have been like just fine. Like I would have easily grinded Tears of the Kingdom. Playing them back to back when I also have like a life, I couldn't really do that. I don't have the but I do.
They are addictive.
Oh, they are. Like I was crazy on Breath of the Wild. But again, I'd rather just get a Switch so I can grind out Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. Because again, I am a big Donkey Kong guy. I will be spending every last minute on.
It is
that game looks. It looks so good.
I haven't beaten it yet. I'm like 80% of the way through, but like it is amazing.
I remember I saw one of my friends in college had a Switch too, and he was playing Bonanza, and it just looked so fun. And I never got the controller, and I got so mad. Although. When I was in college, I did get to play like a few rounds of Mario Kart World. So I have played like a few rounds of Mario Kart World, but I haven't gone like really into it because I just haven't.
Okay.
Like I'm decent at it, but I don't know how much.
I honestly I come back to this game more than I do.
Off the top of my head.
I come back to this game more than I do World, even though I have a Switch 2.
I feel like once I get a Switch 2, I'm gonna be like obsessed with Mario Kart World. And then I feel like for a bit, I would be like, depending on my mood, I'll switching.
Yeah, it depends on the mood, but I come back to 8 more.
But to be fair, I've been playing Mario Kart 8 forever. Like I've been playing it since 2015. So I would just want a new game to play for a while.
Like I said,
I think this game is probably better.
I had that period in early 2024 where I was stuck playing Super Mario Kart, so when I bought this, I'm like, holy shit, this game is actually like fun, and it has like a lot of tracks.
That's actually, before I even got Mario Kart 8, I bought Mario Kart DS from the Virtual Console on my Wii U. And I played that for a bit before I ever got to play it. And I just didn't know how to play Mario Kart DS. I didn't know how the drift system worked until way later. I've gone back to it, playing. I was like, oh wow, I get the hype from Mario Kart DS now.
I had a DS as a kid. I have a lot of DS nostalgia. I never had Mario Kart DS, surprisingly.
I never had a handheld, but recently at a convention, I bought a used 3DS, and I just had that as just just sort of like a nostalgic thing. And it had a bunch of games pre-downloaded on it, so I got a good deal on it.
Have you modded it?
Had Mario...
Have you modded it?
No, I have not. I do not know how to do it.
I bought a modded 3DS for like $250. Great deal, because you can get like any DS game, any 3DS game you want for free. And it
I
feels
gotta
so
figure out how to
it
do
feels so
that.
good to play them natively and not on an emulator, you know.
That is true. I am. My 3DS model that I bought, I think first,
Oh, okay.
which it is pretty small. I wish I just bought a bigger model.
The XL is definitely the way to go.
Oh no, for sure.
But like they're going up in price, so I'm glad I got mine when I did.
Yeah, I only got mine for $100. Thank God. Although my, I don't know what it's called. Whatever the joystick is, the circle pad or whatever.
Yeah.
The padding is just off. Like it's just sort of like the bone of it. It's usable. It's not like annoying or anything, but after a while, it did start to hurt my thumb. And I was like looking up how to fix it, and I just get it. So, like they were telling me to take apart the console. I'm like, I'm not. I'll just thug it out. It's not that bad.
Go to Nintendo HQ and ask them.
Oh yeah, they will totally not just snap my system in half. Nintendo's so strict all the time. That kind of sucks how much like a stick in the butt. Like I remember I was watching this video where it was like every Nintendo controversy explained, and I'm just like listening to it in the background, and I'm like, holy shit, Nintendo just does not like anything. Like, why are you like this? Like calm down. It's not that big of a deal if Super Mario Logan uses your goddamn plushies. Which by the way, I want to make it clear, I do not watch SML. Actually, that's sort of a lie. I never watched him growing up. I have no nostalgia for him. But in college, my friend was like telling me, "Yo, watch this SML video so you can put this on when you're like eating lunch." And I just watched them for the shock value, and they were keeping me entertained because before you
I see.
But I also remember they recently did a Captain Underpants video, so I had to watch that because people were immediately telling me, "Damon, did you watch the new SML?" And I was like, "Yes," but I don't give a flying fuck about SML to make a video about it. Because people were asking me, so when's the review of the Captain Cody Pants video? I was thinking, are you guys being serious? You guys want me to talk about that? Are we for real right now?
They do know you
They're
have
like,
a
yeah.
life.
I feel like there's a good chunk of my audience that doesn't know how old I... Oh, yes! Oh my goodness. There was a comment I got a while back. I don't remember exactly what the comment was. But it was like something... Oh! I think someone was asking me to check out like Gameoverse or something. And I told them, you do know I'm an adult in college, right?
Okay, that's a bit neat. Like, Gameoverse isn't like for babies.
Wait, now that you're saying it, I don't think it was Gameoverse. It was something more childish, I swear. But I cannot remember what. But I do remember being asked about Gameoverse. But I don't think that was my response.
Maybe it was like Bluey or something.
No, it was not something like Bluey. But I cannot remember. I cannot remember now. Damn it, damn it, I don't remember. But no, then in the comments when they how old I really am, they're like, I didn't know Damon was that old. I was thinking, I have a whole beard. I have a whole beard.
No, they thought you were like 14.
Ah, that makes sense. I do hate sometimes when I make jokes about like absurd video concepts. Like I remember I made a joke saying, "Oh, what if I ranked every Georgian Herald comic?" And I say it knowing full well like, why would I ever make? I don't even know how it would. And then I've had comments saying, "Where's the video?" And I was thinking, I'm not actually making it. I'm just.
I have a lot. I don't know if you saw this post, but I have a lot of stupid ranking ideas.
I've seen a couple, I think. Bro, no way they're just calling me Unk in the chat right now, bro. I'm not that old.
Unk for real? Okay.
I'm not an Unk, bro. Oh my god, I just realized who's calling me.
Who's calling you that?
close friend of mine.
Okay. Hi, close friend. Gotta choose Yoshi Valley.
Oh shit.
4. Okay.
I can't believe you beat me on Music Park 2, bro. Nuts.
I love Music Park.
I do really like Music Park 2. That's kind of just because it's a really good track in 3DS. Oh my bad, Mario Kart 7. That is crazy how they just randomly numbered 2 entries and then
stopped.
Yeah. Which is kind of makes sense because 7 and 8 feel very similar to each other. I find it crazy that they didn't bring like any Mario Kart 8 original track to World except for Sky High Sunday, but even that like kind of
That's a more so a tour track.
Yeah, I was just about to say. And then it's pretty much a completely different track anyways. So like, I don't even know. Ugh. We only have one more cup left after this.
Yep. 4 more tracks. What does the last cup consist of?
I don't remember exactly, but
N64 Rainbow Road.
Or Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
Now I can't remember the other. Oh, TikTok Clock.
Oh, that's good.
One of them. Cannot remember the other one. I cannot remember off the top of my head.
What were you gonna say before this?
This track for the longest time was my favorite in the game, but even back then, I wasn't even going like the fast route. I was going like some random route. It wasn't like the one on the right.
Yeah.
But I went through like the tunnel. But for the longest time, I thought this was like, oh, this is the best track in the game because there's so many different routes. Now looking at it, there's like just one very obvious fast route, and all the others are just bad. So it's kind of just ruined the track.
This would be a great track for battle mode, though.
Oh, what a brilliant idea! What an absolute genius idea! What a spectacular.
To be fair, he did say it was the best one.
No. What they should really add as battle mode is Toad Harbor. That would be a perfect.
Yeah.
Don't you see the vision, bro? Don't you see the vision, the potential? That's a genius idea. Really.
I remember when I was considering buying. Oh, I beat you on this one too. Yay.
No way! I don't even know how you got ahead of me on here.
I remember when I was considering buying 8 Deluxe, I asked Platty, hey, did they keep, because I had just seen the Stray Fearless video, I asked Platty, hey, do they have the 8 battle mode tracks in here? I was disappointed.
Oh, Piranha Plant Slide and Grumble Volcano. Now I'm mad because I love Piranha Plant Slide. I can't believe I forgot. I'm so sad at myself.
A lot of Peak tracks and also Grumble Volcano.
I think Grumble Volcano is just a very year. By the way, I need to get Platty's like info because I loved his videos back in like 2 years ago when I first discovered it.
Yeah, I'll send you his friend code and like Discord code.
That appreciate it, twin. But no,
yeah, the first video I saw from him was I was on a Pixar kick in June of 2021.
It was the Cars 2 one?
Yeah, because Luca had just come out and I was on a Pixar kick.
Yeah, that's how I discovered him too. And that was kind of an inspiration behind my Cars 2 video. That's why I made mine like very much not like a Shea Fearless type video. because I was thinking kind of already did a good job on doing that.
Yeah.
So I wanted mine to be different from like both that type of video and his own, because I thought it was a really good video. And 100% true, by the way. I cannot believe people actually like Cars 2. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't. Don't.
It is like such an obviously bad movie.
But it's funny though, I guess. I just remembered that I made like a YouTube poop off of Cars 2. And I do have a funny story about that. That was, so like in April 2022, I like had an inside like hatred for Cars 2, like a friend group of mine. And I was already like very Cars 2 like minded at
Cars
the time.
2 phobic.
Then, yeah, that's a great way of describing it. And then suddenly, there was a YouTube pooper I watched called Spinosaurus Productions, and he announced a YouTube group collab of Cars 2, and I just coincidentally had the file of the movie on my phone already. I was like, oh whatever, I never did a YouTube before, let me do it. So I did it, and I submitted it like 2 weeks like after I heard about it. And then...
Did you get in?
Oh no, yeah, I got it.
Oh.
But the video didn't come out until like September. And by then, we weren't allowed to publish our until the video came out. So I just have this file ready to go. But by the time it came out, half of my jokes were very outdated and just not very well edited. Because I wasn't the most skilled editor at the time. It was of course, my first ever YouTube. And I haven't made one since, by the way.
What were the outdated jokes?
I made a lean joke, the baby car joke. I think that's all I can remember now. A lot of it was just sort of like loud noises.
I see.
It wasn't that bad. There were some good jokes I made in that. But I did make the final cut, and the video did do very well. I think got me subscribers, but
that's good.
Much. But it's been so long, so who cares? But I do remember. This is like super old drama, sorta. Something like happened in like the Discord server of the collab that didn't go anywhere, but I remember like seeing it and being like, that's weird, I don't even know what's going on. So keep in mind this is like mid 2022.
Yeah.
And there was like some stuff going on with like Ukraine, and I don't remember exactly who it was with, it's been so long ago. But
Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, it was that. But the runner of the collab was, I'm guess if my memory is correct, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, I'm just going off. Ukraine was the one being like attacked by Russia.
Yes.
If I'm correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so just had to make sure I had that right before I explained it. The runner of the collab was like rebranded his like whole like profile on Discord to be like pro Russia.
Oh,
and in the Discord he was like saying like bad hate to like Ukraine and stuff. I remember seeing that and I was thinking, what the fuck? This is like really messed up. I do not support this.
Yeah.
But like I had no idea if he was being serious or I don't know if it was just like a rage bait troll attempt.
If it was, it's not funny.
Oh no, it definitely wasn't. But at the exact same time, I wasn't like super invested in like the server and all that, so I didn't really do anything. And keep in mind, this was like 2022, so this was years ago. If this happened now, I probably would have spoken up way more about that. Like would have not wanted to appear in the video. But at the exact same time, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't even know if he was serious. But I just have that memory of just, why did he do that? And I have no idea who this guy is. I just know the channel and the fact that I was in a YouTube collab that he had. But he seemed like kind of like an asshole. Because I remember one of his videos got like taken down, copyright. I think it was like his first Cars lab.
Yeah.
And then got like really bitter about it, being like, oh, let's show Disney who's boss. Oh, we're gonna re-upload and we're just gonna be just as popular. I was thinking, I don't know, man, if I want to support you after the whole Ukraine thing had a little Discord server that only I know about.
Yeah.
I hope this is not go crazy. If he sees this, I might get cooked. Because
you're good.
So
I don't think he's gonna discover this.
But what's also funny that now I have both more viewers and subscribers than he does now, and he does not get a lot of attention on his stuff, which I find really funny. So I was like really small channel at the time. Now I'm bigger than.
When did you get your like big break? Like what video like put you like in the relative spotlight? You know?
Oh, okay. So it was definitely ranking every episode of the Captain Underpants show. But at the time, I was getting sort of big from my September 2022 when I made my review of the Captain Underpants movie, because that video had 100 views in a day. And I never experienced something like that before.
100 views in a day?
Yes, that was crazy. Because that suddenly did well, my ranking of every Captain Underpants book suddenly was gaining traction too. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, oh, okay. And then by January of 2023, I hit 500 subs, which was a big deal. Because,
oh, wow. So you grew fast.
Yeah. Because in September 2021, when I hit 200 subs. In September 2021. And then early 2023, I hit 500. Then I made Captain Underpants every episode because I said if my Captain Underpants movie video got 1,000 views, I would do it. And at the time, 1,000 views was unheard of. I never had a video that even came close to that.
Yeah.
And then I cannot believe it. I hit 1,000 views on that video in a week. It was in a week, and I still have the screenshot of it. And of course, I made that video. That did very well than my normal output. But then it just kept getting popular. People just kept watching it, and now it has 500,000 views. And I kind of hate it because that video is so old. It has really bad audio mixing, and I hate a lot about how I edited it.
I wonder if in a few years, like, obviously right now I'm happy my Wish video did well since I'm so proud of that. But I wonder if in a few years I'm not going to look back fondly on it.
I feel like eventually that kind of happens with everything.
Yeah. Especially since I don't want to be known for, like, shitting on a bad movie. I'd rather profit a good one, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Like, a part of me does wish, like, a part of me wishes I'm more than just the Captain Underpants and Dogman guy. But I've been very thankful that those series meant so much to me growing up,
yeah,
who I am, that I'm really lucky that the niche that I'm most known for on my channel is just a series that has meant so much. Also now, just as an adult. Like, if you told me back then, when I was making that Captain Underpants book ranking, that I would have a poster signed by the Dogman director, I would have called you crazy. I wouldn't have believed that would have happened. So I am very grateful for all that. And again, that video is still popping up. I get comments on it like almost like multiple times a week. And of course the Dogman video did very well too, because not only did I have an actual audience, but it was also just came out at a really good time. That one I think has pushing 300k views.
Oh, nice.
Neither of those videos I earned any money from, by the way.
I only got monetized last December, and I've earned like $250 so far.
I got paid. I got my AdSense like literally like almost last year, like May of 2025, because I had problems with, like, my email and ads. Well, I guess this is the last track of the day.
Yep.
Kind of good, like, topic to end on, sort of. But I'm really glad and just really shocked that, like, I actually found an audience just talking.
Yeah,
out.
it feels rewarding, like especially if you've said you've been on YouTube for years before then, and
Yeah.
like I had as well. I only hit 1,000 subscribers in 2025, and then 2,000 later that year, and I recently just hit 3,000.
Yeah. I really do wonder what will be like my next big thing. That's kind of what I'm just sort of, my goal of the channel now is just to sort of like experiment. Of course, if a new like, I kind of covered every mainline Dogman Captain Underpants thing, but I always cover a new thing that comes out. That
Aren't they
actually has
making a new
something
game?
to talk. Yes, they are, and I will make a video about that. Mainly just so I can compare it to Donkey Kong Country. I'm not really excited for that though, to be honest.
I heard the previous game wasn't the greatest.
No, it was just really boring, and I paid $40 for it and did not deserve $40 at all.
I want to play. I sort of want to play it, just because I like Dogman, but also I don't want to pay that much.
I think it's on discount now, but I bought it at launch because
even then I don't want to pour like $20 into it either. Like maybe if I find it for like $5.
But again, I had to buy it. And I did earn money off that.
Did you earn $40 back?
I think I did, yes. I did. I had to turn off a copyrighted song on it though. No, god damn it, Tit. Oh, damn it. But of course, the main thing I'm trying is ranking every Turbo Fast episode, because that was a show I had a lot of nostalgia for. And now Turbo is coincidentally getting a lot of kind of undeserved glaze. But it's sort of a sequel to my ranking every Capture episode. So we'll see when I finally make that video, which I still intend to make, because I have every episode on my phone. I have it. I can do it.
Speaking of DreamWorks shows, one I want to binge is All Hail King Julian.
I never watched that one. Never.
It's really good from what I've seen of it.
Really? The only ones I watched was the Captain Underpants show and Turbo Fast. Like I don't think I'm gonna watch any other show. Like I'm only doing those two just because they have a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah.
And I think they.
All right.
But.
You were gonna say?
No, I'm just really shocked that a lot of obscure things from like mine and other people's childhood just come back randomly to be like popular and cool to like now. I think it's kind of cool, and even if like the movie or like property is like undeserving of it, it's also just really cool at the same time to a point where I don't hate it. Like I don't think anybody cared about that Captain Underpants show when it was coming out, but now I see clips about it all the time now. And it is kind of worth it seeing stuff that people did work on just coming back. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys for coming. Make sure to stay tuned for the next marathon, whenever that is.
Oh boy, I can't wait. I'm so excited.